Well, what's going on, everyone? We're playing some Pokemon Blue version today. So let's get started on the file. And now I will debrief everyone about my game plan. So I have basically 3 goals today. I'm going to A, make it to the Pokemon Center outside of Mount Moon. I will B, evolve my Herbie the Lovebug to maximum. And I will C, catch a Jigglypuff. And I think I already have a pretty good name for what I want to say, for what I want to make my Jigglypuff, so you'll just have to be ready. It is another reference, though, so be prepared for that. Be prepared. That's not a hint, by the way. It's not going to be a Lion King thing. But I guess it kind of would make sense. It'll make more sense once I get to Mount Moon. Let's just say that. So let's challenge this guy. This guy met me in Viridian Forest, so I guess it's a pretty small world, after all. Bugcatcher wants to fight. Bugcatcher sent out Caterpie. So Herbie's right here, but I think I'm going to actually switch to my dessert. And let's give this Caterpie his just desserts. He's only doing 3 damage at a time, so he'll kill me in 12 hits. I should kill him in less than 12 hits, especially with a critical hit like that. We are just absolutely shredding this boy. Now, the real question is Bubble going to do more damage? I don't know, but let's see. I think it might have done a little more damage, but, it wasn't quite enough, because it was still going to be was that 4 or 5 hits? I'm not too sure. We're gaining some experience points. I don't think I want to change Pokemon. I think I just want to give these from the Weedle to Dessert. Especially on the, if, knock on wood, I get poisoned, which hopefully won't happen. Wait, I knocked on wood to get poisoned, so that might have screwed me up. But I did lower the Weedle's speed, so that is perfect for me. And, I'm just going to roll with Bubble, I guess. Alright, that is perfect. I should gain, 111. That's nice. Level 14. I respect it. Bugcatcher is about to use Caterpie. You know what, I'll change Pokemon for a little. Because, again, this guy needs to gain 2 levels. And I don't know exactly how... Is there any way I could check? He needs 139 to get to level 9. Alright. So I will switch back to my dessert. Because, alright, he'll kill me in 7 hits if he uses nothing but tackle. Which should be perfectly fine. I will just use my own tackle. Alright, well, String Shot had the 1 in 4 chance to just not work, so that's always great. And he's only doing 2 damage because I did level up, so I guess it makes sense. I'm certainly not complaining. And I still can't seem to finish the job. Which, that's a shame, but still killed him. Alright, so now that I defeated the Bugcatcher, first of all, I'm going to need to heal, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to walk into that last, because, let's face it, she has 2 Pidgeys, I believe, and Pidgey is not exactly something that I want to deal with right now, because, let's face it, Pidgey's main thing is kicking sand into your eye, and I don't want this game to turn into a massive random chance party. An RNG fiesta, if you will. And, you know what? I will. I don't mind if I do. My Pokemon are fighting fit. And you hope to see me again. Hopefully, I won't see you again, but I know that's probably not realistic. I'm going to actually go into the Pokemart and buy some potions. That's going to be what I do. I'll buy 5. I think 5 is a good number. I got 5 Pokeballs, 5 potions, and 100% reason to remember the name. 50% pleasure, 50% pain. Is that how that song went? I don't know. I never got the percentages right. I honestly probably should, but you know what? This is a youngster. This is the youngster who likes shorts because they are comfy and easy to wear, so I mean, I'm not too worried, but he definitely has some Pokemon that hit a little harder. So I don't exactly want to switch into someone. If you know what I mean. If you feel me. If you know what I am saying. Okay, Rattata. Alright. This should be nice and easy. I think Tackle is probably better. He got a critical hit, which honestly kind of sucks. And I missed, which really sucks. Okay. This is fine. If things get too hectic, I could always switch out and switch back in just to ignore the stat decrease. Okay, he's at half health. I could probably tank one more tackle. Okay. This is some risky friggin' business right here. He could quick attack. That's what I'm worried about. You know what? I have potions, and he's going for it again. So, okay. The Rattata was a little bit odd. He was presenting himself to me using Tail Whip a bunch. Let's just call it that. And I will use this as an opportunity to switch out my Pokemon. But don't worry, because Herbie is not exactly long for this world. So Dessert is coming back in. Simply put, this is because I don't want... Okay, Leer is fine because... I mean, let's face it, I got refreshed. I think I'll Tackle. I think Tackle does more. But we could always double check. Let's use Bubble. We'll just use both. Yeah, I think Tackle definitely did more. Leer had the 1 in 25 chance to miss. That's always great. Alright, he is almost dead, but that actually did, like, basically nothing. Even with the 2 Leers, so... Honestly, youngster, I forgot his name in Fire Red. I think it's youngster Ben. I don't believe it. Yeah, you don't believe it. I am wearing shorts right now, so that's probably why I won. But, you know, who cares? Now, should I challenge the youngster, the lass, or both? You know what? I think I do want the experience points. Are you a trainer? Let's fight. You know what? Yeah, let's fight. I would consider myself a trainer. And let's go. It's a bug catcher. Bug catcher sent out Weedle. Alright, it's only a level 9 Weedle. This guy's basically the bug catcher in Viridian Forest, but better in basically every way. Alright, so I will use Bubble, because I believe Weedle has the lowest special in this entire game. And I'm poisoned. That kind of sucks, but you know what? You live and you learn. How much is that going to do? I think it's 1/16. So, like, 2 damage. That's perfectly fine by me. It's not exactly too threatening. So just lower my speed, I guess. That's fine by me. And again, I still can't seem to kill these guys. Dessert's playing with his darn food here. Okay, about to use Kakuna. I will switch out. I will go into Herbie because I believe Kakuna can't hit me. Because I think with the trainers, like, Kakuna has to only know Harden. So let's just kill this guy. Let's just miss. Look, Herbie, I love you. You're the love bug for a reason. But you can't be missing all these shots, man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but apparently Herbie misses like 15% of the shots that he does take. Because I believe Tackle has 85% accuracy. Still not too sure, and I'm doing 1 damage at a time. So it is fine. It's just a battle of attrition, not unlike the battle against Niflheim that I had 2 days ago. I'm going to be uploading this probably 2 days after my Sea of Stars Fiesta. I don't know why I'm calling everything a fiesta today. I guess it's just a fiesta kind of mood. Right? That's the right choice of words. I was having a bit of trouble choosing my words there. Pretty odd, but let's hope that it doesn't happen again. Because I'd like to consider myself a pretty well-spoken individual. And examples against that, like my RNG Fiesta kind of mood, kind of puts a rain on my parade. Alright, I still got it. It's perfectly fine. Now, I definitely think beating this Kakuna would be very helpful to me. Because, as you can see... I was going to say, as you can see, this guy's going to yield tons of experience, but... I mean, let's face it, we're doing 1 damage at a time. 1 damage saved is 1 damage earned, so... I mean, that's pretty good. It's not exactly like the bug catcher can use potions mid-battle. Thank goodness, because this thing is going to never die, if that was the case. I already made the Smosh reference, but if you haven't seen part 2, if you remember the metrosexual hipster episode, look, I'm sorry, I'm probably going to say it every time I have to fight against one of these things. So, I shouldn't be saying it too much longer, and I miss. How could I miss? He was 3 feet in front of me. Alright, he's almost dead. He's not in red health, but he's in yellow health. Yellow is indeed almost red. And when you look at that, he's in red. It is a good thing that I am playing this on a Super Game Boy kind of style. Because it is nice to know, like, a general sense of where you are. I'm almost out of tackles now that I look at it. Now that I sit down with myself and ask Onceler, why are you such a Onceler? He is 1 shot away. Come on. This is perfect. And then I believe he has a Caterpie and a Metapod? Alright, that is really good. Level 9. We are chilling. Okay, he does have a Caterpie. I'm going to keep him in. And then I'm going to... You know what, I'll just use Tackle. I'll just let it ride until it runs out. Call me a little crazy, but I think Herbie's got this. And any way to get closer to my goals is certainly welcome. Now, I hope now that I say that, I couldn't have just... I miss out on... Alright, I'm slipping over my words again, but you know what? It's fine. It is fine. I have a perfectly logical explanation for this, which I will think of later. So be prepared for part 3 of Pokemon, where I will get into my explanation, which is not an excuse, but... I mean, it's always nice to have an explanation. You can't just lose your faith. There's got to be a reason for it. Lose your faith in my commentating abilities, that is. Alright. We did kill this boy. That is perfect. Perfect. Alright. So I'm not going to change Pokemon. Metapod can't do anything against me. No offense to you, Herbie. You're great. Metapod isn't. Well, my Metapod is good. This Metapod is going to get absolutely slaughtered. And I am not going to get poisoned to death. I still have plenty of bubbles. And Metapod can't exactly do anything against bubbles, so... Perfect. The only way this could be better is if I had a Charizard. But, I mean, I think you know the thing about Charizard. With Charizard, my part 2 is probably going to be like 40 minutes long of just me grinding up a Metapod in Viridian Forest, if I'm being completely honest. Because of the Brock fight. And I mean, having Confusion is probably the best thing you could do with a Charmander on your squad. I did say Charizard earlier, but you know what I meant. That's the thing. Okay. 69 experience points. I'm level 15. That is rather nice. I learned Water Gun. That is even nicer. Alright, 69 experience points. And we're level 10. Would you look at that? And at level 10, Herbie has a special surprise for us. I bet your heart is just pounding. It's making the boom boom noises that a heart usually makes when it pounds. I got 90 bucks. That's a nice consolation prize, but let's face it, there's quite a bit of inflation in the Pokemon world. Because, like, you know, it's 200 bucks for, like, medicine, like 300 bucks for some lemonade. And we got a Butterfree. What did I say? We got a Butterfree. You know what I meant. So I will, however, use one of my antidotes that I found on the ground. Dessert was cured of his poison. And I will also use one of my potions. I think 32 out of 40 is pretty good. So let's see what this lass has to say for herself. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. Looks like someone has the hots for my player character here. Not me, because that would be a little odd. Just falling for a Pokemon character. But I mean, now that I have Water Gun, I could pretty much just use it. I mean, if I've got it, I might as well flaunt it. How much damage is this going to do? Quite a fair bit, if I do say so myself. Alright. We're going to use Water Gun. We're going to kill this Rattata. I will not let the power get to my head because, let's face it, I still got to stay humble. Nidoran male. I'm not going to change Pokemon yet because I don't trust this thing as far as I can throw it. And I mean, let's face it, it's some weird little rabbit boy. So I can't... So I think I could throw it fairly far. Maybe if I spin around and grab it by the ears, like it's a hammer throw. So I'm just going to do it like that. Alright, be nice. Connor got 150 for winning. Now I'm just raking in the money. I am, however, going to use a potion, probably. I have a bunch of potions, and I mean, it's not exactly like I'm wasting health points, because I'm always using it to the point where I would actually not, like, top out. Alright, you can fight my new Pokemon. Alright, now, who is this guy? Is this a youngster? No, it's a bug catcher. That is perfectly fine by me. Bug catcher sent out Caterpie. He has a level 11 Caterpie. You already know what time it is. It is Water Gun time. I think I am letting the power kind of get to me here. You know what? I gotta stay humble. I gotta dance with the one that brought me. Let's use Bubble. And that's still good enough to kill, so I probably should have done it like that this whole time. About to use Metapod, however, I will change my Pokemon. I will send out Herbie. Now, Herbie can't exactly touch this guy, but I'm pretty close to learning Confusion, I think. So let's just go back to my Squirtle. It's absolutely legendary dessert. And let's see. Well, I may not have the dessert anymore because I've consumed it. I still have the memories. And I still have the Pokemon. So let's just use Water Gun. And that was just enough to kill. Actually, I don't know if it was just enough to kill. I can't exactly do damage calculations in my head. We're level 16. Would you look at that? That is perfectly fine by me. I think he's done like dinner. Done like dessert, you should say. Connor got 110 for winning, and dessert is evolving. Would you look at that? I wasn't expecting that. That wasn't in my goal, but, you know, I'm not complaining. Dessert evolved into Wartortle. All right, we're looking pretty good. We're looking in shape. I'm not going to fight you. You are going to be the death of me. Because I believe you have the Jigglypuff, which will just kind of put all my guys to sleep, and then I'll be stuck there for like 7 turns or so. Phew, I better take a rest. Ugh. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Alright, now here is where I was actually looking for. Please be a Jigglypuff. You are not a Jigglypuff. So, you know what? I'll still kill you. I'm double your level. And experience is always something that I would like to have. I mean, let's face it. It's always good to have experience. If you've ever read the book Siddhartha, tell me in the comments, have you read Siddhartha? And if so, what did you think about it? Personally, I liked it. It's probably, I think it might actually be in my top 5 for favorite books. I just thought the general idea of it was pretty interesting. But, I mean, that's probably enough. We are playing Pokemon Blue. It's not exactly a book club. Let's use Water Gun. I think reading the text boxes is enough for a Let's Play. I am going to heal, though. So, if you look over here, I do have 2 of my goals set up. Now, I just need a 3rd goal. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do maybe 6 battles. Let's do 6 battles. And then if I don't find a Jigglypuff, I will call it for the video, and then I will play off camera to catch one. And then you will see what happens then. Okay, a Pidgey. Or that's not a Pidgey, that's a Spearow. What am I thinking? What were they thinking? Alright. I'm just going to use Water Gun. I think I could one-shot it. It is level 5. Yes. Okay, I got 41 experience. I'm going to put Herbie in the front because I still want him to learn Confusion. That is his status, not Switch. Let's switch with Dessert. There we are. That is my first encounter. Okay, I have 5 left before I'm going to call it because I don't want this video to be too long. That is why I decided to not play Mount Moon today. But believe me, it is coming. Okay, I'm not going to stay in with Herbie on the Spearow because, well, I am double his level. Bugs are fairly squishy. Just because you have an exoskeleton doesn't mean it's immune to a ravenous early bird. And just because we're not a worm anymore doesn't mean that Spearow can't still do some damage. So there we go. Okay, I have 4 encounters left before I give up. I'm just going to walk the perimeter. Because call me crazy, I think walking the perimeter could work. This guy's level 7. I think I can just beat him here if I just tackle him hard enough. Okay, critical hit. Speaking of tackling him hard enough. Herbie, you absolute legend. Let's go. Sand Attack, which honestly sucks. I kind of hate Sand Attack. It's not something I like. Okay. If I miss again, I'm just going to switch. Alright then. And Sand Attack misses then. Why couldn't you have missed before? So go get him, Dessert. I can use pretty much any move and it'll kill. And he used Sand Attack again. Alright. Come on. He's going to do 2 damage maybe. Oh, he did 3 damage. Pardon me. Alright. We're going to be at 41 here. And we will tackle and we will kill. Just run into him, Herbie. Or run into him, Dessert, and I mean Herbie ran into him too. It was a group effort. Okay, I did 2 encounters. This is my 3rd. I hope I kept a running total, but if not, if I have an extra encounter, who really cares? critical hit. I am definitely not opposed to that. We are in yellow health, which, I mean, it kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? You live and you learn. Sand attack fails. Perfect for me. Very bad for this Pidgey. 47 experience. I'm not complaining. Okay, come on. Jigglypuff only has like I think it's a 10% chance. It's like 45. Yeah, it's like 45 for Spearow, 45 for Pidgey, and then like 10 for Jigglypuff, I want to say. So this is my 4th encounter. We have 2 left, and I mean, there might be a bonus if I really don't want to give up on this, but don't hold your breath, but you should definitely count to 10. Because, you know what? I'm going to actually bump the number up from 6 to 10. Call me crazy. I am going back on my word, but it is to give you guys more content. So, I mean, really, what's the point in complaining? I just realized if I do come across a Jigglypuff, catching him is probably going to be an issue. Because, I mean, let's face it, Jigglypuff is at level 3. I think I might actually, like, accidentally kill him. Okay, I don't want Herbie to die here. I was kind of turning the brain off there. Thinking about other stuff. I'm thinking about dessert when I haven't caught dinner yet. Yeah, I did say caught because, I mean, let's face it, that makes me sound even more, well, A, excited, and B, what's the word? Absent-minded. Speaking of absent-minded, that's kind of what happened there. When I forgot the expression. But you know what? Who cares? We are at 5 health on Herbie. I should probably switch. Okay, Pokemon, dessert, switch, Herbie, there we go. And let's use a potion. I know there's a Pokemon Center right there, but... And you know, because there's a Pokemon Center right there, I will use it. I was going to say I know there's a Pokemon Center right there, but I don't want to delay. And we had 4 encounters there, so I just need 2 more. Although I would probably want to bump it up to 10, like I said before. Okay, we'll need your Pokemon. Your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. So this will be 6 more encounters if I want to do 10. Alright, come on. There's a 1 in 10 chance to get Jigglypuff. And I'm doing 10 tries. Alright then. Keep your secrets. Alright, I think I'm just going to keep dessert in the front, if I'm being completely honest. That might lead me to be a little top heavy, but... I mean, sometimes you need a bit of top heaviness. Okay, 3 left. 5 completed. Wait, no. Yeah, wait, no. I have 7 completed, not 5. What am I thinking? I might still be on island time, because I did eat a pineapple before I did this. Although I am able to kill everything, so let's go with that. Just kind of walking aimlessly through the fields. Definitely a very relaxing experience, but not a very fulfilling one. We're going to just kill the Spearow. Alright. Let's use Water Gun. And then, you know what? I might catch a consolation prize Spearow. Because I probably would want something that can fly. I'm not going to catch a Pidgey, though. I think... Honestly, Pidgey kind of sucks. Especially when compared to, like, the other flyers in this game. Like, Spearow, or Doduo, or Zapdos, even. I'm not opposed to making Zapdos my designated flyer, but we would probably want to have an intermediate one. Alright. I think I have 2 more encounters before I call it quits for today. And I will have to resort to catching my pink blob that vaguely resembles a bunny later. So let's just kill this boy. Let's go. I got 49 experience. Alright, this... I was going to say that seemed pretty good. But this is our last encounter, and not a Jigglypuff in sight. So, I mean, that kind of sucks, but I guess it is what it is. You aren't going to find a Jigglypuff under every rock, every nook, every cranny. But, I mean, level 17 is certainly not something I am opposed to. So, you know what? I'll heal up one more time, and I will save the game, and I will see you guys next time. So let me just go into the Pokemon Center, and I kind of got a little trigger happy with the announcement. So this is kind of... I was going to say this is kind of awkward, but that would make me sound too much like a Marvel movie. So let's say that this is kind of odd. Pokemon are fighting fit. See you again. Save my game. Now, I will see you guys next time. There we are.